Hey Gemini, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the first half of November. These are general readings. So just take messages that resonate. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do offer them. You can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you Gemini in advance for your likes, shares, comments, contributions. I appreciate that. Let's see what the messages are for the first half of November for you guys. Messages for Gemini. My name is Alex. For anybody who might be new to the channel, welcome. What is that? 8 of Wands, okay? Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands. Page of Cups. Tell me about this Seven of Wands, the Chariot. Okay. Okay, there's an energy here, Gemini, that somebody is very eager to kind of get this relationship or feeling around something here. There's a love, there's Queen of Cups, emotions. There's something here that somebody is really wanting to communicate their feelings, or they're moving very quickly. They want to get to this place with, say, another person or another situation. But I feel like it feels like it's kind of hard to either catch up to somebody, or it feels hard to this person, somebody on the other end here seems to have a little bit of a wall up, a little bit of resistance. There's somebody that sort of comes on strong with their emotions or their feelings. The other side is coming in with very, very small, like not too obvious. They're you know, maybe being polite, being available. They're kind of showing some signs of attraction or emotional connection, but I feel like it's much smaller on one side. I feel like it's sort of very quickly said, or it's like they say something but then they don't follow up. They kind of move on. You don't hear from them. It is not that they're turning their back on you, Gemini, but it feels like they're kind of like moved on to something else, or they've moved on along in life. It could be like somebody who is flirtatious, but then it's like you don't really see or hear of them again, or you have to make another move, to make another attempt or make another approach here. You could be connecting with a Cancer. There's a lot of Cancerian energy here with the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. Let's see here. Somebody could be wanting to, the reason why there could be a bit of resistance here, Gemini, is because this other individual may have to move on from something. Because the Six of Wands is here with the Chariot. I feel like somebody here wants to really be available for you, or they really want to move on from making sure that whatever it is that they were involved in, whether that be life, busy, or a connection or a relationship, I feel like there's a bit of a guard here because they've got something that they're working through. It seems to look like a good outcome for you with the Six of Wands. It seems like something here has a bit of a possibility here of promise, but I feel like there's a little bit of this person needing to move on from something. Could be another connection, needing to resolve something. Yeah, the Fool card, the Moon card. Okay, so they're still dealing with emotions here that they have to let go of or resolve or overcome before they can step into something new. And I feel like they do have feelings. They do have emotions here for you, because we have a Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. I think that's the one that's got more love, and the other person's a little bit more reserved or more hesitant. I think they could have a few. Again, with this Moon card, it could feel mysterious. This person sort of vanishes in a way, or just sort of slips away. They're not totally available yet. They're not fully in front of you. They may have some fears. They may have some feelings that they're still trying to understand, or they don't want to show those to you. but I think it's because they're protecting something that they need to move away from or move on from. There is this new beginning with the Fool card. So at some point, I feel you're just waiting for them to kind of take a leap of faith. You've got to maybe let them, you've shown your emotions here, Gemini. Roles can be reversed, but I feel like this Queen of Cups has come forward with her feelings. Somebody here has really expressed or shown a sense that this person would know that you like them or that you have feelings for them. But you may have to sit back now and wait for that person to come forward and take that leap of faith with you to really show up in their feelings. They're holding back. They're keeping a little bit of a hidden energy here, or there's a bit of a, some emotions that they're still not wanting to reveal to you, because I think that they don't want to mess things up. I think Six of Wands, they really want to show up, being available, being able to maybe, because I see from the Six and the Seven of Wands. So it's like somebody here who's not available with the Seven of Wands, who's a little bit guarded, to somebody here who's saying, I'm comfortable now, I'm confident, you can give me attention, you can show up, you can sort of get a little bit more out of this person. They appreciate the idea of somebody coming on to them or somebody showing interest in them. Whereas the Seven of Wands is like, they're a little apprehensive. There's a little bit of pushing away because they're still dealing with some of their emotions here. They're still dealing with something, or they still, for whatever reason, they're not fully coming forward. Tell me about the Chariot. I think that's them moving on, wanting something very successful. They don't want to, mess something up or come in as a failed attempt. Tell me about the Chariot, though. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. They want this new beginning to have to come in with a place of like passion, with a place of feeling that they really have something to offer you. I do think that there's a connection here with you, Gemini, or some kind of interest. But there's this thing about saying right now you may have to just focus on the communication when you can. There is a little bit of fast moving energy with that, moving forward with your feelings. Maybe your feelings are growing very quickly. Sometimes we get more and more attracted to somebody the less they're available to us, the less that they show us. It becomes intriguing, it becomes attractive because you really want to figure them out or you want to know. Ace of Wands is that new beginning here with that, again, the Fool card. We're clarifying the Chariot. Ace of Wands is like, this could really go in many ways, or it could go in a really positive way here, but they have to come forward. What is it that might be holding this person back from Gemini? This person does feel there is feelings here. What could be holding this person back? I think it's that Moon card as well. Their fears, their insecurities, or Eight of Cups, because they haven't walked away from a situation that they're currently in. So what's holding them back is that they have to fully be able to walk away and let go of all their emotions. There's that Moon card. They have emotions that they don't want you to know or talk about, or they don't want to, maybe this person doesn't have a very good poker face, or they just don't want you to know that their feelings are still very much involved in someone or something else here. Okay, so the reason they're holding back is because they have to let go of something else. Once they do, I feel like the person you're dealing with here, Gemini, is somebody that really wants to have things work out the best way possible. There are some people who don't just want to wing it, or they don't just want to like flirt and just go with the flow and not think about the outcome, or not think about the circumstances, or think about their having repercussions or messing something up. I think this person has a bit of a proper energy, like a bit of a, they do things in the proper way, however that goes. You know what I mean? It's like they don't just frivolously, have ties over here and then continue over here. I think they really want to sever or properly handle what they are in, so that when they do move on, they're ready for you. They're ready for their new beginning. Let's see here. They do see something about possibilities and something about what it is that you guys have, some kind of spark there with the Ace of Wands. They may not be used to just taking leaps of faith here with the Fool card. They may be afraid to just even go on one day. It feels like I feel like this person is really, it has to be perfect or proper or completely free and clear, which is fine. There's nothing, that's probably a good thing. They're not dragging old energies into this relationship or old past emotions. The Ten of Swords. Okay, again, I don't think they want to hurt you or themselves for that matter. I think this is definitely an ending that has maybe, they're still processing some of the hurt or the difficulty of letting go of this past situation, past relationship. Tell us about the Ace of Wands. Let's see what's the Ace of Wands. New beginnings. What is going on with this Ace of Wands? Seven of Swords. Yeah. They don't want to mess up an opportunity. It's that, they don't want to feel like they're cheating anybody. They don't want to start a new possibility with somebody else or give you a false impression or create a possibility when they're, it wouldn't feel honest. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person could be an earth sign. They want to come in very reliable, dependable, solid. This person is more serious. They want to work hard. They want to show up in a stable way. They want to show up being prepared to do the work. They don't want to show up ripping you off or that they've had to take away from something or someone. They don't want to show up. That's kind of, a deceitful energy, a dishonest energy. They don't want to leave old evidence behind or old baggage behind. They want to show up with something that is, worthy of your time and theirs. I think this person has a very serious approach to, maybe this person works with somebody. Just gonna say they could be working with their ex. There could be something tied there. They may have financial ties. But I feel like that's a very stable person that is very committed. I also think with the King of Pentacles that this person, again, they don't want to mess up their own opportunity. They take care of themselves. They take care of their responsibilities so that they don't screw things up. They don't sabotage. That's what they're doing here, guys. This person knows very well all about sabotage. That's not something that they're into. That's not something that they want to do to themselves. They're very aware of that. I think this person's very cautious. I kind of get a little bit of like homewrecker, like homebody energy with that King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. They don't want to, be a homewrecker. They don't want anything that's volatile. They play it safe. Okay. Gemini, there's the Star card at the bottom of the deck. Could be dealing, so you've got Cancer, you have Aries energy here, Pisces energy, the Aquarius right there. Don't lose hope. This is a card of hope, a card of still, dreaming. I think that there's a sense here that you really see this person on your path, or maybe that you feel if you could only get, closer to this person, if you had the opportunity to be closer to this individual, there's a feeling here of vulnerability that maybe you feel safe about sort of finally sharing yourself or sharing your life with somebody. I think the Star card is really about focusing on your path in the process. Don't lose yourself in your life over anybody. Don't get because sometimes the Queen of Cups isn't necessarily, she's more about her, led by her heart, led by her emotions, being in a very dreamy energy, very, oh wow, all the things that could be possible here. And it's kind of like the dreaminess of the Star card, but also being a little bit realistic there and saying, well, I still have to continue doing my life, living my path, not losing yourself. We've got some sirens there. sorry, it's distracting, but it's kind of like there's no urgency. I feel like that siren that's flying by here is sort of saying there's no alarm bells, there's no urgencies here. It's not a race against time here, Gemini, to really find that person or find love or, you know, continue on your path in life. In the meantime, or in the interim of this, focus on you, focus on your internal path, the things that you can heal, the things that you can love more about yourself in your life. When this person, or if it is this person, comes forward, you really do want somebody who is prepared, who's ready, who's not going to come in with a lot of unfinished emotions or unfinished business or leftover relationships. So take the time to, you know, stay hopeful, but also, you know, not to get too carried away. Because sometimes I feel like the Eight of Wands with the Queen of Cups is like, we're getting so carried away or moving so quickly with our emotions. We're running really, you know, rampant with the ideas of what love could, where it can take you, what could be the possibilities here. But you have to allow this Seven of Wands, you have to allow this person to also open up and share with you or be available. And I think I think there is a hopeful situation here. I do think that this is something that's worth waiting for, Gemini. I think it's somebody that's really wants to offer stability and show up being available, being responsible. You know, they could be working through financial things or working through things to get themselves back to their stability before they invite somebody in. Because the Fool card is also that new beginning. And I do think that that's a leap of faith on their part. I think there is a new beginning there, you know, going on that brand new path. But there could be a part of that new path for them that includes establishing or reestablishing themselves and getting themselves a little more secure again, maybe from something here that they have to walk away from. Okay, I'm going to do your Oracle of the Birds. Message from the birds. Let's see what this is for Gemini. Wow, this card has come out like 4 or 5 times for all the signs. Pied Wagtail. Again, this message, I don't know, this card just keeps coming out. The joy of life and pleasure. A source of joy of life reveals itself to you. Draw from it with ease. I can't believe how much this card comes out. There's 46 cards here, and this has come out like 5 times this week. There it is. The perky and delicate pied wagtail brings you pure joy. It reminds you to not only exert yourself physically, but to integrate pleasure and joy into your everyday life. With this delicate songbird, light-hearted moments insert themselves into your life. Do as the pied wagtail does. Draw strength from a pure source. Embrace the lightness of air, spread the wings of your soul, and growing beyond yourself, fly into the lightness of being. My contrasting black, white, and gray feathers stand out as a wake-up call for inner peace. With my delicate long stilts, I am constantly tripping around with a bobbing quick step in search of food. Sitting by the water, I remind you to pay attention to your emotional world and to look for mental balance. More meanings. Awaken joy. Free yourself from the cage of tension. Negative thoughts imprison you. Gifts come into your life. Freshness comes in, and allow yourself to follow your inner trail. So I think that's a lot about that star card, Gemini, is also to pay attention to your emotional world with that Queen of Cups. And just making sure that there's a balance there with you and that you're still on your own path and not losing, you know, getting a little carried away. Your affirmation here is, my soul being is pure joy and I am expressing this in my whole being. So I think that that's great, Gemini, is expressing yourself with the joy that you have within. And I think that that's what's going to sort of bring that person onto your path, align you with the person, whether it's this one or anyone else, is living in your joy, being emotionally stable, and really following your true path here. Having hope, though. I like the star card. It is Aquarius energy, which I'm an Aquarius. Very much a hopeful card about your dreams. I think that's the Queen of Cups. A lot of you are very being in your dream state and wanting maybe love or wanting a partnership with somebody and having that as part of your dream, not to ever give up, but also know that you have a fulfilled path ahead of you as well. Okay, Gemini, I want to wish you guys all the best. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.